Well, hello there, gang. Welcome to the 144th episode of the 30. I am your host, and I want to thank you for joining me on today. I certainly appreciate you being part of our broadcast. If you are live, thank you. If you're watching it in replay, also thank you. Of course, the 30 is a weekly broadcast where we focus on providing you valuable information to help enhance your personal, professional, and business lives. It is brought to you as a production of the Jackman Group LLC, a training and development firm where we help leaders go from where they are to where they want to be or where they should be, and also help enhance your teams. So today we are going to be focusing. This episode is going to be all about so you want to win. Have you ever wondered why others win and others, I wouldn't say lose, others win most things that they are involved with, and others not so much, where we struggle with victory or success or winning? If you're like me, I love to win. It is not fun losing. And if you are honest with yourself, you also, most of us, love to win. I haven't come across anyone that says, Patrick, I'm going to wake up this morning, I'll wake up tomorrow morning, and I think I'm going to have an attitude of losing. If you come across that person, make sure you run far away from that person, because we all like to win. We all like to succeed. But we know reality comes in, and we don't win at everything that we go into. Sometimes there's a sense of failure, or sometimes there's a sense of temporary setback. But in general, we love to win. So for this episode and upcoming episodes over the next 2 months, we're going to explore some of the strategies and insights that goes into winning. Why some people win and why others struggle not to win. So stick around. We're going to explore some of those things. We're going to take our time, because we're going to do this over time, over a period of about 2 months. And we also have some guests coming in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And we'll certainly ask them about winning and their strategies for winning. Give me about 10 seconds and I'll be right back. Welcome again. Today we're talking about winning. How do we win? Some of the strategies that goes into winning, some of the insights. We're going to be exploring that. We're not talking about winning at all costs, right? Because we're not talking about individuals that decide that winning is everything and they'll do anything to win, whether it's immoral or unethical, dishonest, illegal. So we're not talking about those individuals. We're talking about you and I. We're talking about individuals that are focused on winning through character, morals, and ethics. So that's who we are focusing on. And again, if you have any questions or comments around this topic, winning, let's make sure that you drop them in the comments field, and we'll certainly explore that and bring it up. If you miss any of our previous episodes, make sure that you go to the Jackman Group LLC YouTube channel. While you're there, subscribe to it. We greatly appreciate it. And if you do me a huge favor, make sure you like, repost, or share this episode. Any episode, make sure that you like and share or repost if you're watching from LinkedIn. And also, I invite you to join our community, join the Jackman Group community. I'm going to, towards the end, I'm going to give you that link. Actually, I'm going to give you that link now so that you can join the community. We would love to have you as part of our community. We are growing. We have a bi-monthly newsletter where we share information, valuable and pertinent information to all of our community members. Make sure that you become part of our community. So let's dive in to this thing of winning. What is it where we are consumed with winning, right? Where we all like to win. I told you I love to win. I don't like losing. It is not fun at all to lose. But we know from life that sometimes we lose, sometimes we fail, sometimes we come up short. But that doesn't mean that it should be part of our mindset, right? So during the next 2 months, I'm going to look at 4 very distinct areas. We'll talk about the first one is decision. And that's probably the single most important part when we look at a mindset of winning, right? Making the decision to win, to succeed. And then the second part we'll look at is preparation, right? We need to prepare to win. We need to prepare to succeed. So we'll talk about that. And then the third part of it is the execution. So once we've made a decision, once we have the preparation, the plans in place, now it's time to execute. No one has won without execution, without doing the work, without actually applying things, right? So you can have the greatest plan, the greatest intent, the greatest mindset, but if you don't execute, if you don't put your plan into action, winning is not going to take place. So that's number 3. And last but not least, after you've won, after you've succeeded in achieving whatever you set out to achieve, is celebration, right? So that's a component as well. So we don't want to leave that out. So we're talking about the 4 components. Number 1, decision. 2, preparation. 3, execution. And 4, celebration. So let's take a deep dive now into what we call the first step. The first step of winning is certainly making a decision to win. I like to call this the most important step. And the reason why, it sets everything in motion. Because if we don't make the decision to go after whatever goal we set, whatever mission we're moving on, if we don't make a conscious decision that we are going to win, we'll end up back into the place that we were. And I don't know where that place is for you. It could be a struggle. It could be the fear of failure. I don't know. But the first step, the first strategy is making a conscious decision that I am going to win. Declaring a clear intention and committing yourself to taking action towards that goal or whatever you want to achieve. So to me, the single most important thing, as I said, is making that decision, making a conscious decision. Because if you don't make that decision, if you said, okay, I'm just going to go, right? I'm just going to wing it here. I want to win, but yeah, I'm willy-nilly. I'm just going to go, right? But without a clear decision to win, it makes it difficult when the challenges come around. And trust me, they will. As soon as you start out on a process of achieving or wanting to achieve something of value, something that you desire, there are going to be some forces that will come against you. And at times it could be those that are closest to us. So you have to make a clear and a concise and a conscious decision that we are going to win, that you are going to win. Like I said, it can be difficult to maintain the necessary motivation and determination to put in the effort every day that is required in order to achieve your goal. So we'll talk about execution as our third piece, because that's where the rubber meets the road. But additionally, making a decision, what it does, it provides a strong sense of purpose and direction. That's why I said it's the single most important component or strategy when it comes to this winning. You look at people and you may say, well, why do they always win? Now, we look at them and says that they're winning. We don't know some of the struggles that they've gone through. We don't know some of the hurdles that they have to overcome. We don't know some of the challenges. But what they've done is that they've made a clear decision that despite whatever comes, they're going to move forward. Whatever gets in the way, they're going to move forward. So in essence, what you're doing is creating a new mindset, creating a new attitude. Because winning is about attitude, right? So you have to create a new mindset. And part of that is making the decision, a conscious decision to win. Now, there may be varying conditions that may get you to the point of making a decision that I want to win. So you could be, one condition could be that you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You could be just tired of losing, tired of the struggle. And you're looking and you're yearning for success. You're yearning for a win. I remember when I coached youth soccer for about 8 years, I think. I took over a travel team, and the year before, they were stuck in, for a couple of years, in a situation of not winning. So I first, as the coach, had to make a decision that we're going to win, right? We are not going to lose. So then I also had to now bring the team on board in appearances that in terms of saying, hey, we are not going to lose. We're not going to have a losing season. We got to make a decision from here on out, that we are going to win. We are going to be a winning team. So it starts with your mind. It starts with the mindset. It starts with the decision. And then you have to transfer and create a new mindset. You have to declare from here on out, we are going to win despite whatever happens. Whatever takes place, whatever challenge comes our way, we're going to win. Right? We are going to move forward and set the atmosphere where when it takes place. So a conscious decision, creating a new mindset. That's number one. So the first condition is that you may be sick and tired of just being plain sick and tired. Or you might have tasted winning and success at some point. And now there's a new challenge ahead of you. When we coach leaders, we talk about creating a new mindset, making a decision that whatever your goal is, you are going to make the first step is making a decision that we're going to turn this around, that we're going to assist you as coaches. We're not going to do it for you, when we talk about leadership coaching, we're going to walk step by step with you and helping you to after you've made that decision, that conscious decision, is that I'm finally going to go after my goal. I'm finally going to become the leader that I want to become. I'm finally going to go after one that can lead more teams effectively. So whatever that goal is, then that's the first step that we do with when we are, whether it's group coaching or one-on-one executive coaching, is that you are going to come up with your goal and that you're going to make a decision. The first step is making the decision that you're going to go after this despite whatever happened. And we're going to walk side by side with you. So that's the first thing. Let me see who's on here so that we can give a shout out to some folks. Patrice, thanks for being here. Good evening, all. I appreciate that. Patrice also said, being focused and keeping your eyes on the prize is also a key. Completely agree. Alfreda says, step out on faith and trust in the process. Absolutely. So those are some of the keys. If you have any comments, make sure that you drop them in the comments field. We'd love to hear from you. We are moving into a different space of winning as we help you, because our job is to provide valuable information to you, our viewers, and our listeners. So after we've now moved into a point of says, okay, I am good with this. I've made a decision. My mind has shifted, right? I'm creating a mindset now, but winning. I'm not going to look at losing anymore. I'm going to prepare. I'm going to have a mindset that despite whatever happens, I am going to win. And if there are great illustrations out there about individuals, I have to make that personally, and the things that I've done and that I'm doing. I have to make the decision that I am going to get this. I'm going to succeed. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to win. Not at all costs, because I'm not going to do anything that will compromise my integrity, right? But we're talking about doing it morally, with great integrity and ethically. So you have to make that decision for yourself. I can't make it for you. But if you're serious about success, if you're serious about winning, you first have to make the decision that I am going to win. We're going to set things in motion. We're going to make sure that we set the atmosphere where winning will take place. But it comes first and foremost with a conscious decision. So after you've done that, what's next? Where do we go next, right? The next step is preparation. So you've made a decision. Now it's time to prepare. I don't know what it is that you want to achieve, but part of preparation is really setting a goal. And go back to, we started talking about goal setting back in January of this year. Actually, we started back in December of last year. But we really amped it up in talking about the importance of goal setting. How do you set goals, right? The objective, your strategy, and your action step. Go back to that episode on our YouTube channel, and I talked at length about how do we set goals and the importance of setting goals. But in order to win, part of preparation, in order to win or succeed at anything, it has to be a roadmap. You're just not going to show up and says, okay, well, today, yes, you may say, today I'm going to win, but what are you going to do? What are some of the steps that you will take in order to get to that point of winning? Positive affirmations is good. I encourage you to make sure that you because you're feeding your mind positives, right? Affirmations. I'm a winner. So don't say, well, that I will win. You want to say, I am a winner, right? Today, yes, I am winning. I am succeeding. But you got to set things up in terms of your goal. What do you want to accomplish? Where do you want to go? You need to set the goal because you need something to aim for. You need something to go after. So define that goal, set that goal as specifically as possible. If you want to win a race, let's say that you're running a marathon or you're running a 100-meter sprint, right? If that's the goal that you want to win, that race, not only do you have to decide that you want to win, but now you want to say, okay, how am I going to win, right? Set the goal. I am going to win the 100 meters tomorrow. I am going to accomplish this goal by the end of this time. So decide and set the goal. Develop your strategy. So we explain what the strategy is, a general course of action that will get you to the goal. The next step now is from your strategy is your action steps. Go back and review that episode where we talk about how to set goals and the importance of setting goals. Take a look at that. So part of the preparation, again, it goes back not only to your mindset, because everything starts here, right? It's the mindset. Set your goals, set your strategy, outline your action steps. Once you have those in place, and be very specific about these things. Don't play with them. If you want to win, you have to be serious about these things. You can't say, well, I'm going to give it a try. If I win, I do. If I don't win, that's fine. I have a great friend that he says, well, if you have fun, you won. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes on that one. Yes, you can have fun. Fun comes about with winning. But if you try something, not necessarily going to get to the point where you want to go. You have to commit to it. It's about a commitment. I talk about success. Success is about what? Commitment and consistency. So part of your preparation is mentally you have to be prepared for it. You set the goal, now the mindset, you have to be prepared for it. You have to do it consistently, day after day after day. I don't know what your goal is. I don't know where you want to go. But I'll tell you something. It's not going to come, you're not going to achieve by being inconsistent. You're not going to say, well, I'm going to give it a shot today, take off next week, try it again next month. If it doesn't work, that's not how successful people think. That's not how you win. You have to be in it. So remember, winning is an attitude. You have to take it on, internalize it. Go after it. That's part of your preparation. Be ready to go. Part of it is you have to be ready to go. Your goal, develop your plan of action and do it regularly, every day. Every day. Put it in motion every day. So we're going to talk about execution in the coming weeks. But I want to touch on these two things, these two strategies first, decision and preparation. And then in coming weeks, we'll talk about the other two, execution. How do you execute in terms of winning, in terms of success? And then the last one that we'll cover is celebration. After you've won, it's time to celebrate. So my dear wife says it is commitment is key. That's absolutely. You have to commit to what you are setting out or endeavoring to set out to do. Patrice also says, let me see who's in my chat here. Shout out to Patrice again. She says, yes, the process works. Erica from South Carolina, winning. Show up for practice. Alfreda says, I claim it. I am a wealth magnet. Supernatural, miraculous blessings is on the way. Speak it. That's great. Speak it. But remember now, you just can't speak it. You have to execute. And we'll talk about that in coming weeks. You just can't speak it and says, well, it's going to come. You have to put some things into action, right? Just can't say, well, yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm claiming it. You have to do the action part, right? You have to do something about it. And then Erica also says, yes, winning is more fun. Complete those goals. Absolutely. Winning is fun. It's more fun than losing. And then execute to get it done. Well, folks, we are at our end. I just want to come in and talk about winning, success, give you the out of the 4 points that we're going to cover over the next 2 months. I just wanted to touch base on 2 of them today. Making a decision, showing up, right? Making a decision, and then preparing to win. All comes with your mindset. Are you ready to win? Are you ready to succeed? Are you ready to go after your goals? If you are ready, I encourage you to put things in motion. Don't wait. Don't wait, because you never know what is around the corner. Your success is around the corner, but you have to want to, you have to make a decision that I am going to go after it. I'm going to win. I am a winner. I am a winner. Keep telling yourself that, but then prepare to win. The great ones are the ones that make a decision, set things in motion through preparing, and then execute on those goals. So I want to thank you for being here. Once again, remember our 150th episode and our 3-year anniversary is going to come up in May. We're going to give you some more information about that. I'll probably start giving you information about that next week, but we have some great things in store for you. You can win some swag, right? Here's one. Here's a cup that you can win. We also have some t-shirts that's here. So you can, it's going to be a huge celebration. You don't want to miss it, right? We'll be bringing back some of our guests from previous years. And then I'm also going to do something a little bit different. I'm also going to invite some of our longtime viewers, our consistent viewers and listeners. I'm going to invite them to be part of the show. If you would like to be part of the program of our 150th episode and our 3-year anniversary, if you would like to be part of that, make sure that you drop me a line and says, Patrick, I would love to be part of the show. I'm going to put up here where you can send me an email, info@jackmangroup.llc.com. That's info@jackmangroup.llc.com. Just drop me a line and let me know that you'll be part, that you want to be part of our celebration. I can't guarantee that everyone is going to be on, but just drop me the line and let me know that you want to be part of it, and then we'll see what we can do from that point on. Also coming up, we are going to do our second program, our second coaching program. We are going to launch that sometime in June. More details to come. If you are a leader, if you're a business owner, and you are looking for a coach, right? Someone that will walk side by side with you and help you to accomplish your goals. We are going to be releasing and launching our second coaching program. More details to come on that as well. So until then, my friends, I want to thank you for being here. As always, you make this happen. So thank you. May God bless you and your family. We'll see you next week.